Hey guys, and welcome to my December 11th DVD update. It's been exactly 2 weeks since my last update, and before I start, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who subscribed to my videos and sent them around and favorited them. I really get it's real positive when you know people respond well to these and like them. So thanks to everyone who subscribed and favored these videos and sent them around. Well, the first DVD I'm going to talk about is the Blu-ray DVD of Superbad. And normally I don't watch through all the features on a DVD, but this one I watched through everything. I watched the movie, watched the commentaries, and every feature on this disc. Although the features don't really get too much into the making of the movie, a lot of them are like fake stuff they made, like how much they didn't like that Michael Circa, I believe that's how you say his name, and like how some of them didn't get along, but most of the stuff was just made up for shits and giggles. What's funny is the producer, that Judd Apatow, walks out of this commentary within 45 minutes because they keep saying dirty words in front of his daughter. That might have been set up with... They like doing setup stuff when they screw around with the audience and make them think they don't like each other. They've done that a lot. They've done stuff for YouTube, a lot of promotion like that. It's funny to see that, but I do wish it would have had a little bit more serious features so you would actually know what it was really like making this, not just the bullshit version. But still, it was funny to see it. And this is actually a worth watching movie, but there's not too big of a difference between the unrated and rated. Basically, they just extended scenes. It's nothing like real raunchy or new, like real big newly added. It's just sequences that were cut for time. It's okay, the stuff they added. A lot of people said they dragged too much, and they do go on a little bit much, but it's funny stuff. I mean, the next ones I'm going to show are some dollar DVDs I got at Walmart, some real cheap buck movies. I didn't even look at half of these yet. I usually like collecting dollar DVDs, just, you know, because they're $1, and sometimes they have really stupid-looking covers. I bought Omega Cop, starring Ron Marchiuto and Adam West, you know, Batman. And Sandy the Seal, which is like a 70s movie, and Dead Silent. It's a little bit like Dead Silence, the new one. And then, but the star of this is Catherine Mary from Night of the Comet. So that one, and the last one that I really liked and actually watched is Karate Kids. And we actually used a clip of this in the upcoming Chipmunk movie we're doing. It's pretty good. The only flaw with this movie is it's an edited print, which means all the dirty words that the kids said were edited out. Apparently they were saying some real dirty, like the F word and stuff, and they had to edit them, so they used really bad edits. But all the adults' dirty words were kept. I think this is the print that they made when they wanted... I read online about it. They they didn't want the kids saying those words, so they changed it. I don't know if there's any way you can go to find the unedited version of that or not. The next video is the Happy Days, the first season DVD set. I have season 2 and I have season 3, but for some reason I didn't buy season 1. I was a little worried about seeing it at first because I hadn't seen that many episodes of this season, and I had heard a lot of people say Fonz was very different. And those of you who have seen episodes of the first season will know he was 100% different. He couldn't wear his leather jacket because it would make him look too much like a hoodlum. At least that's what people had said back then. So he wore this like real harmless white jacket thing, like white blazer thing. And the other thing was he was real different. Instead of being like, "Hey, Richie," he was just like, "Hey, Richie." And he was always just doing this. He didn't go "A" much. He was just like, "Richie, yeah, I'll give you some advice." He was real laid back. He was actually a lot like what Henry Winkler's like in real life. So when we met him, that's pretty much how he acted. By the second and third season, his character was developed so much better. Although I like this season, it has some great episodes when Fonzie goes back to school, which was great. I mean, and the thing about this season was it was shot single camera, which wasn't like a sitcom show. It was shot like current shows like My Name is Earl are shot with just one camera, like how Malcolm Middle was shot. And the audience was just a cheap laugh track. But with this one, they could actually go out in public places and film. Like, they went out on streets, and they weren't all sets. With the later seasons, they always just did all the outside things on those sets. But so this is definitely worth checking out. I bought it from Suncoast. It was going out of business. Suncoast, a lot of them are closing now, so they all have those 10% off signs. And I think I got this for 30% off with my card and the thing, so it was only about $20. The next DVD I was waiting for a long time, kept getting delayed. I was going to talk about it over a month ago. A Chinese torture chamber story, which is from Golden Heart. RKO Distribution is the company. So really weird. It's kind of like a Hostel kind of movie about this one woman was believed to kill this person, and they tortured them these weird ways to try and get answers. A lot of people think it was would think it would be a real disgusting. That's not even the main part about it. It's actually a real silly, funny movie, surprisingly. And the cover I can't show, but it's got reversible cover, which is like the more adult cover. It's not really an adult film. There's a few brief nude shots, but nothing extreme. It's compared to movies like Hostel and the things that come out now, it's tame. But when it came out, I think in '95 or sometime in the '90s, it was considered shocking. The next movie is really a bad movie. I bought it for purpose of saying I have the worst movie of all time. I saw it in theaters. When I first saw it, I was in California. I was in a positive mood. I was during Comic-Con. It was a positive time. So maybe I liked it more back then because of that. But it's really not good. And it's on Internet Movie Database's list of the worst movie of all time. Number 1 on the list is Who's Your Caddy? I know nobody saw this. I don't want anyone to see it. It's basically Caddyshack done with just African Americans. That's it. And with gangster rap humor of 1990. Not new humor, like recycled humor from kind of like House Party Time humor. But you can tell it tries to be current, but then at the same time it's so dated in style. I think what they said was, when they were pitching this movie, was we're just going to remake Caddyshack real cheap, and that's pretty much what they did with it. It's basically the same kind of plot. Well, if it comes on TV, just check it out for the worst movie. But I tend to like a lot of movies that are like these kind of movies. Like Sprung and Woo and what's that other one? I don't remember that other one with Jamie Foxx. Or whatever that one was, Booty Call. Like those kind of humor. Barbershop I didn't like much. But this one, I don't know, it's just not funny. And Jeffrey Jones made his return to acting after a long time of not doing films due to a lot of problems. And I really felt bad for him. He was in a movie this poorly written. And Andy Monakis is in it acting like a kid, even though, as you know, he's in his 30s. The next movie I hadn't gotten to watch. I hadn't heard too much good about it, but I was interested in watching, and I wanted to see it. Walmart had it for $12.99, so I was like, I'll check it out. One of the next videos that I do, I'll probably talk about it more, Skinwalkers. The one thing that I was not so happy about hearing with this, when I was at Comic-Con a couple years ago, they were promoting this. This was delayed a long time. It was being talked about as a real violent, R-rated movie, finally a real werewolf movie again, a real R-rated werewolf movie. Then it got cut down to PG-13 because they didn't really know what to do with it. It was just kept getting delayed so much. This just came out today, but I got it over a week ago. I found it out early. The Masters of Horror, The V Word. I haven't bought any of the other Masters of Horror from this season 2 yet because I didn't like that many of them. I thought Season 1 was really well done. Season 2 went downhill a lot. Not all of them. Some of them were good, though. I just didn't care to watch many of them again. This was the one I liked. This one stars, I never remember his name. I always just call him Alan Strange. But, you remember the kid who plays Alan Strange in the old Nick show, Secret Word, Journey of Alan Strange? Well, this is one about vampires. It has a real 80s feel. This was the one that I thought could have been turned into a full-length movie. I thought they could have even made another part to this one. This is definitely worth checking out. The next one I bought, and I haven't gotten to watch much of it yet because there's a lot of them on here. The Saturday Night Live, the complete second season. I have the first one, and this one had a lot of interesting guests in it, which was the main reason I decided to get it. It's got so many discs, so it says it's 25 hours long, so it would take a whole day to watch all of them. The disc designs are pretty nice, though. See? But some of the people who were on this one were Steve Martin, Sissy Spacek, Eric Idle, Shelley Duvall, you know, Eric Idle, Karen Black, Jodie Foster was in it, Ruth Gordon, you know, from Rosemary's Baby and Harold and Maude. The next one I got this is actually the first set I bought of this. And I watched one of them online, then realized I wanted to buy some more of them. But the thing is, they're so overpriced. It's the Mystery Science Theater. It's Volume 5. This one has Boggy Creek 2, Merlin's Shop of Magic Wonders. I watched. I like that. I actually could stand having a copy of the movie itself. I like that one so much. Time Chasers and the Touch of Satan. The thing about these is they can cost over $50. Some of them over $60. That's a lot of money for 4 movies. I mean, I know people go, oh, it's 4 movies. The thing about it is, they're TV shows. I mean, the movies are all edited. You know, most of them are R-rated movies. They have to get cut down. Most of the movies are public domain movies, which means you can get them. You could get a whole set of 50 movies for less money than this whole set. And most of those you can buy for $1 at the dollar store. Most of these movies, they're cheap movies you can get real cheap. So if you add them up, $50 or $60 is a lot of money just for these. So I don't think I'm probably going to end up buying more. And what sucks is, in the first set one I bought years ago, I bought this in 1997. This is like one of the first DVDs I bought. Mystery Science Theater, The Brain That Wouldn't Die. This is when I was a lot younger I bought this. And the thing with this was, it had the movie, and it had the Mystery Science Theater version, so it had both. The new ones just have the Mystery Science Theater version and not the uncut movie, which sucks a bit because sometimes I like to watch the actual movie. I bought this DVD for $8.99, which is a great price, at the Going Out of Business Saturday Matinee. You have 2 stores I like are closing. Not everywhere, though. But I don't go to them much, though I mainly go to Best Buy. But this one has Wolfen. So I started watching Body Snatchers, which is the 1993 movie of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I've seen all of the movies. I've seen the 50s one, the 70s one, this one, and then the new one with Nicole Kidman, which was alright. And this also has Coma and Bad Moon. For $8.99, that's a good price. And the last DVD I bought was I got today. And I had Best Buy had been forgetting to send the Reward Zone certificates for over, I don't know, 3 or 4 months. So we finally got all of them, and it equaled $65. So I bought, and it only cost about $35 for all of these. I bought the Harry Pothead HD DVD set of all the movies. And it's actually had more in it than I thought it was going to have for that price, because it has all the movies so far. The first, in these sort of cases like that. They're kind of weird how these cases are like this, and then the newer ones are in these books, cases like this. But then it also came with this bonus one, and it also came with this one I was looking at, and I don't know what the hell it is, but I think it's pretty much free, because it's this Harry Pothead game. Some kind of Harry Potter like DVD game. I guess you do like potheady things in it. I don't know what you do in it, but who knows. I didn't actually even know it was in this set. And then what else? The other thing in it, oh yeah, Harry Pothead trading cards. I didn't even know anyone like played around with trading cards anymore. I guess these are for like the older fans. You don't see trading cards like Harry Pothead trading cards for the out-of-date Harry Pothead fans. Harry Pothead. It's hard to look at Harry Potter the same after seeing those pictures of him in the nude for that play he's in. And yes, I did see those. And then the next, and also came with these things for people who are bookworms and actually read. I don't read. Sorry. I'm a DVD guy. It comes with Harry Pothead bookmarks. See, I don't. These are the kind of things that are just going to stay in there. I'm just going to look at them and go, Harry Pothead bookmarks. Maybe I can put it on as a pin. I just put it on like this or something. Go, I got a Harry Pothead bookmark. It's funny, they hid all these secret things in here you wouldn't even know would be in this set. But for only $40, you got all of them. I don't think I liked every Harry Potter movie, though. I liked part 1, 3. I think 2 was the only one I didn't like so much. Well, that was the DVD update for this week. And there'll be another one in 2 weeks from now. It should be after Christmas. That's the 11th, 22nd. Yeah, so I think it'll be after Christmas. So be on the lookout for that one. And thanks to everyone who subscribed and for watching this one. Okay, bye.